Hello and welcome to Seed Faith Homestead.
Hello.
We don't get a lot of time to sit down during the day together, so it's good to get to sit down and actually talk. We're going to talk about some things, and I thought, what better time than just to share with you. We don't have a whole lot of private stuff we keep to ourselves, but sitting out here watching the lightning.
Of course, it's raining again.
Oh, and by the way,
Every day, all day.
By the way, I'm Russell.
I'm
a lot
Linda.
of times I don't tell y'all who I am, but I'm Russell. This is my wife, Linda. She said, and of course,
Welcome.
Leah's inside, but I'm sure she'll be out here in a little bit, wanting to know what's for supper, because it is getting close to that time. But yes, there's a cool breeze out here. You may want to know why we film so much on the back porch, because it feels good out here. There's usually a cross breeze blowing across here, and we're kind of up on a hill, so it's kind of nice. Kind of nice just to sit back and relax. But I had some things I wanted to share with you. One thing, I'm not going to say I'm stressed, because that's terrible. We talked about that in the last time I filmed, but I am getting a little anxious because it keeps raining and my grass is getting out of control, and the weeds, I say the weeds, it needs weed eating, it needs the grass cut, everything needs to be done. I'm not going to say I'm tired of the rain, but I'm tired of the rain. But I did hear next week it is going to be a dry week. We had terrible flooding in Birmingham, in an area called Vestavia, and I'm sure in other areas, but it was terrible flooding. Opened up some sinkholes not far from where Linda grew up, but we've got our share of rain. But they did say this is nowhere near a record rainfall amount for this time of year for this area, so I thought it would have been, but it's not. It's not even nowhere close. But anyway, that's kind of weighing on me. Exciting news to share. Be hard for some of y'all to believe that know me. Hey, I got off processed food. Made a commitment. Oh man, what's the name of the lady's website? Zany May.
You keep talking, I'll find it.
She's gonna look it up. Hold on. Anyway, we had one of our fellow homesteaders and YouTube channel creators that made a comment about my post about psoriatic arthritis, and she talked about eating clean, that I needed to eat clean, and I don't eat clean. I've never ate clean my whole life. What's her name?
Her channel is Zany May. Just keep planning.
Just keep planning. And she made a great comment to me. It got me to thinking, and I told her when I replied that I was going to mention her because I am going to start eating clean, which means not so much. Well, it means no processed food is what it means. This food has not been altered.
But like you said, you're going to probably crawl before we walk.
No, I'm
right?
walking.
You think so?
So far, the last 2 days, I have been walking.
Okay.
Which, if you don't believe you can have addiction to fast food, you're sadly mistaken. I had to take Leah to the Red Barn today, which I enjoy that time. But she wanted me to stop and get her lunch at McDonald's. She was wanting some chicken nuggets. Well, I passed it on the way, and I was wanting breakfast, but I didn't stop. But my body was telling me to stop, and then it was telling me to order something when I'd already fixed me a breakfast this morning, and I knew what I was going to fix me for lunch. So I've got to retrain my thinking. My stinking thinking messes up my eating.
Like you said,
an addiction.
It is.
And a lot of it's convenience for me.
Me too.
I'm on the road so much. I always have been, and I just eat on the go.
Easy.
But I came in real quick, and I grilled some chicken last night, and I made.
It's good too.
Yeah, it was good.
It's really good.
As it was raining.
Yeah, of course.
And then I made Linda and myself lunch today, and I told you she would be out here. You want to tell them all hello?
I pooed it.
I'm on.
Do you want to tell them all hello?
Hi.
No. Do you want to tell them all hello?
In there, do it right.
Hello.
Hi, it's me.
Okay. Hey.
Hi, tomorrow night you gotta teach.
Yes, I'm teaching tomorrow
Mama.
night.
Oh, careful.
All right, hold on.
Whoa,
Just a second. We're going to pause this for a second. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're back. Sorry about that. You know what she wanted. She wanted to know. Mainly she wanted to know what we were doing, but she knew what we were doing. She just wanted some attention. but that's all good. I told her, I said, if you don't get back in, I'm gonna pop that rump. She started laughing and walked back in.
She needs to know where everyone is and what everybody's doing and what they're going to be doing.
Yes, I hope y'all enjoyed the video of her and Linda.
Yeah.
Had to make. I usually don't make edits. I try not to, but there's a couple of times she said some words that just.
Yeah, you had to make more edits than normal.
It just she knows. You got to watch. Let me back up. You have to watch around her. I have always watched what she watches, because she'll pick up a word and run with it, and
just keep saying it.
And just keep saying it. Has no idea what it means.
Yeah.
Has no idea
what it means.
What it means. But there's a couple of words she picked up that we just don't use in this household, and she knew what it meant because she used it the right way.
Yeah.
So. You just don't know unless you have special needs kids that you raise that deal with autism on the spectrum. You have to watch what all. She has no filter. She has no filter. She will tell people exactly what. Hey, I know I'm on a little tangent right here. Don't be sighing at me. I say this because we've got on the elevator before, and a lady's hair will just be all over the place, and she'll start laughing and say, "Daddy, look at her hair. She looks so silly," and I'm like. Hush. She told one.
She just tells the truth.
She does. She does.
Sometimes.
Anyway.
Who should? What?
1, 2, 3. We're back. Anyway, I was going down a line that I really shouldn't go down. Linda helped me to calm my tongue there. But if somebody's got is not what she perceives as normal height, or if they're too tall or whatever, they're wearing something funny, she will let them know. And it can be quite embarrassing sometimes. But anyway.
You done?
I am done. Your turn. Go ahead.
I don't know what to say now. After that little tangent that you went down.
That's how easily I'm distracted when she comes out and stops me from. Me and Leah spent a lot of time together. We always have. She's always wanted to go with Dad, and I've always taken her wherever I've gone. But anyway, I love her very much. She knows that, and Linda loves her very much. Which
I do.
Anyway, Linda had a situation happen this morning. She got a text or a phone call or.
No, a phone call. Yeah. Sorry,
I got the low battery.
I didn't know if that was going to last.
All right.
Yeah, we were notified about it this morning who had committed suicide. And it, I wasn't close per se, close to this person really, but I knew him, and it really just hurts my heart that anyone would, get to that point to where they feel like they have to end their life. And I just wanted to say to those of you who are listening, if you're lonely, I don't know what his reason was. I don't know if he was lonely. I don't know if he had physical pain. I know that's a big thing, to have physical pain, to have spiritual pain, to have just not have inner peace, to have mental pain, just to feel like you're in a situation that you can't get out of. Just know that I don't know if you remember one of my past videos where I talked about how there's no mistakes. None of us are mistakes. We're all here for a reason. And so if we are alive and breathing, that means we're supposed to be here for whatever reason that is, and that you are here for someone. And you're needed. You are needed, and you're loved. And God loves you. And we love you. And I know that there's got to be someone in your life who does love you. Someone that you know personally. And if they're, if you ever get to that point, please talk to somebody. Reach out to somebody, anybody, and talk with them about how you're feeling.
I'm sorry for the family that's having to deal with this.
I'm praying for that family.
That's usually the saddest part, the ones that are left behind after suicide. And listen, there's a lot of things said in church about people that commit suicide or going straight to hell. You never know what a person's going through. Now,
You don't.
there's people out there that's going to disagree with me. That's okay. There's mental illness that goes on.
Right.
It's real.
Yep.
It's real. And for somebody to come to that point in their life, I don't know exactly how God's going to view it. I don't know the person's circumstance. So I never try to judge a person and immediately say, no, they're spiritually they're going to hell because of this. You just don't know. You do not know. And for us here on earth, our job is to comfort the family, help them to understand, and not to cast judgment. There could be people that live 80, 90, 100 years old and they pass away, and you don't know their situation. You could have thought that they were not saved and didn't have a chance at heaven, but you don't know the prayers that they prayed beforehand. But in this circumstance, it's heartbreaking because he was what, in his 30s,
He was
40s,
younger, probably. Yeah, probably
30s or 40s, still had a whole life ahead of him.
Yeah.
But I will say, life without Jesus Christ, I don't see how anybody can make it in today's society without the hope of knowing how much that Jesus loves us. And my church family means a lot to me. And me and Linda's been married 32 years, and if it wasn't for putting God first in our marriage, we would have had some tough times. But we have had I would say a great, I'm gonna say easy. It hadn't been perfect by no means because you live with me, but it's still, I think we've had a great marriage. We have, and it's because we put God first. So it is heartbreaking. If you know somebody that's dealing with depression, you need to talk to them if you can.
You just never know what somebody's going through, and somebody may not be open enough to say, hey, I'm dealing with depression. You might see it in other forms. Someone may be walking around angry all the time, or somebody may be walking around just sad all the time. We just don't know what people are dealing with. So for me, and maybe for you or others listening, if we could just try and be kinder to one another, try and be accepting and kind.
For me, neither one of us, I'm sorry.
So, go ahead.
Neither one of us are counselors.
No.
As a pastor, I've had a lot of opportunities to spiritually counsel somebody in the Word. But there are telltale signs to look for. When people start drawing away and really don't want to talk to nobody, people that sleep a lot, that stay in bed, they have no desire to go anywhere, to do anything, that's a sign usually of depression that's coming on. People that just always have negative things to say, are very emotional, cry all the time, it's usually a sign of depression going on. And those are telltale signs to watch out for, and to be an encourager. We can all be an encourager. The easiest thing we can do, and I feel like I'm pretty good at this, is smile. Smile. When you see somebody, smile. Say, how are you doing? And like I said the other day, if somebody asks me how I'm doing, I say, it's all good. No matter what my situation is, it's all good. And I'm telling you, it's easy to have an encouraging word to tell somebody. Quit thinking about ourselves. That's what I had to tell myself. It's not about me. It's never been about me. It's about Jesus Christ. And I'm here to share his love. And when people start thinking that it's all about them, they are usually the ones that are susceptible to depression because things do not go right for them all the time. Don't worry about what social media says about you, or if you don't get enough likes. That's one thing about being on YouTube, having a YouTube channel. You put together what you think is a great video, and hardly nobody watches it. I could get depressed. I could get depressed and say, what did I do wrong this time?
I know.
And especially me and Linda's got a thing going that when she does a video, or when I do one by myself, I usually judge mine by being better than hers. I'll say, ooh, you don't have as many views as I got. Anyway, that's another story. I'm just teasing.
That's what I live with.
Do that. I do.
It's competitive at everything. Everything. So.
I had two brothers and a sister. I had to win. Anyway, you got anything else you want to share on the upbeat? I mean, that was heavy.
No, I know that was heavy, and I'm sorry for that.
But it's life.
Yes. The last video, Leah and I planted some sunflower seeds. That was actually happened 3 days ago, I think.
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, and this is Tuesday.
Well, you wrapped it up yesterday.
And one of them is breaking ground. So that's a good news, right? I have one that's starting to germinate.
I've never seen anybody get excited as she does about a plant breaking ground. Oh my goodness, guess who walked back out there again?
It starts with the L, Leah.
It starts with an L, she said. Well, stop. What are you going to tell them this time?
Hi, I'm excited for Dad to teach tomorrow night.
She knows I'm teaching at church tomorrow night. She is my biggest fan, and she always says, Daddy, talk about me when you teach.
Yes, he's teaching tomorrow night, Mom.
And there's a lot of stories I can use about.
He is.
All right, back.
Go back inside. We're almost done. Let us wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. All right, back to you, and we'll close it out because it's really raining again.
Yeah, that's all. Just, I guess I'll just end it with again that you matter, and you're loved, and you're supposed to be here,
That's right.
and God loves you.
All right.
So-
One more thing, Leah. Run over there and get me that red cup right there that's on the banister. And I know she's shaking. You know, when we replanted the pothos, we've got new
You don't
growth
have to
like
smell
crazy.
it.
Yeah, you don't have to smell it. But when we did the snake plant, or the mother-in-law tongue, you know, I told you that it spilled in the truck when we were moving, and I thought it was destroyed. So I just stuck it down in dirt. Well, let me show you. It's still in the red cup. I
You'll
don't
be
know
able
if
to
y'all
see
can
it?
See all the roots that are still coming out of it.
It survived.
These things are impossible to kill. So if you got one, don't buy you another one.
Lean this way here. There you go.
Just plant. Boy, this is wet too from all that rain coming in. But anyway, love you guys. Y'all have a great rest of the week. Thank you for
Yes.
allowing us to ramble. We're going to continue to ramble once we cut the camera off, but be sure and
Like, subscribe. Thank you, Leah.
I
Press
got-
the thumbs up button.
get over here so they can see you. Yeah, get down. Now tell them what they got to do.
Thank you and hit like and subscribe.
Yes.
You got-
Thank you for
Mama
watching Seed Faith
Mama-
Homestead. Bye.